Good morning, it's good to have you back again. Today we'll be looking at the word Ịbọọ in the Igbo language. Ịbọọ is the word, okay? Now, what is Ịbọọ? Ịbọọ primarily means to tear something open, okay? To reveal what is inside. It means to pierce through something. It means to break it open, okay? If maybe your dad, if you're sitting with your dad might say, Ịbọọla ya anọ. He might tell you, Ịbọọla ya anọ, okay? It's essentially telling you to pierce through the meat and tear it open, tear it open, scatter it out a bit, So that is what Ịbọọ means, okay, primarily. However, what some may not catch is the fact that the Ịbọọ, as you just heard, is actually the word we use for the morning greeting. Maybe some have not actually picked that connection. Now, this is a very, very common greeting in Igboland in the morning, and it's Ịbọọ. If you go to northern Igboland, whenever you see anybody in the morning, the first thing they will tell you is Ịbọọ. That is, they're just saying Ịbọgochi. You also get, variations like Ịbọọla. Ịbọọlachi is the same thing. These are just dialectical variations. What this question is asking you in the morning is, have you broken your morning? It's just the Igbo way of greeting. It's as old as the Igbo race, okay? Have you broken your morning? And that is what that Ịbọọ is talking about, you see. Now, what many may not know is that the same way we speak Ịbọgochi, Ịbọọlachi, Ịbọọ, generally communicating the idea of have you broken your morning, is exactly how the people in Israel today greet in the morning too. Exactly the same way. If you go to Israel today and you met somebody in the morning, they will tell you something along the lines of Bọker tov. Bọker tov. Now, what does that Bọker tov mean? The Bọker you're hearing there is actually Bọka. We will call it Bọka. It's still, along the same lines of tear it open or, break it, or pierce through. So they will tell you Bọker tov. Tov is their way of saying good. I will talk about that in another video, okay? So just as you will see somebody and say Ịbọọ in the morning, or Ịbọgo, or Ịbọọla, it's the same way somebody in Israel today will see you and then tell you Bọker, or Bọker tov. So he's actually telling you a good breaking to you. That is actually what it means in their communication, okay? It means a good breaking to you. So they are essentially telling you, I can say that you've broken your morning, okay? So what this tells you, from the Igbo culture straight into the Igbo or straight into the Hebrew culture of Israel, what this tells you is that this is a practice that has been going on and stretching back more than 3,000 years. That is what it means. It's an unbroken practice. It has been like that for the last 3,000 years, essentially. And it has not changed whether among the Igbo people or among, the people in Israel, okay? So this just tells you about some similarities, and this tells you about some things that don't change. Now, why has this not changed? There's actually a reason why this has remained more or less constant for 3,000 years, and it goes into the Hebrew understanding of morning. Now, the Hebrew understanding of morning is that morning is a time when God's light breaks through the darkness for the first time of the day, okay? So God's light breaking through that darkness for the first time of the day, the Hebrews therefore take that breaking and they use it to represent the greetings in the morning. That is the simple Hebrew understanding of morning time. They see that when you speak Igbo, you say na Ịbọgo. Chi is that first morning daylight. Is also the name for God. So when you say Ịbọgo, you are saying that God has broken the morning, or God has broken the light of the morning. You see? So that idea that God is actually the starting point of the morning to break the day is actually what has made this greeting not to disappear for the last 3,000 years, because that understanding has not changed, and it will never change even to the end of time. Whether in Israel today they say Bọker tov, or you come to Igboland and they tell you Ịbọọ or Ịbọọlachi or Ịbọgo, it's the same thing, the same idea. Even in our own understanding, our own spiritual worldview, the night was the time when God ascended. That's why we say Abali. The word is Abba. Leah is actually Hebrew. It means Father ascend. So as Father ascends, he takes the light 2, and then darkness falls upon the land. Okay, so in the morning, Father is actually descending back to be with the people once more. So Father's light breaks through the darkness, and that is why we say Ịbọgo. The light has broken through. This is Igbo understanding. This is Hebrew understanding. This is the way of the people of Israel. So essentially the same thing, and we'll keep going. I'll see you on another video. Bye.